A lot of recruits head into basic training with a modified chassis, spend months obsessing over the wrong benchmarks. They treat the entire experience like a Hollywood movie montage where you just have to survive one big dramatic climax, like a legendary ruck march or a timed run to impress your chain of command and earn the title. They honestly think that they can just scream their way through one bad afternoon and everything will reset while they sleep. If you are running on adult Clubfoot or have altered mechanics, thinking you can just Rocky Balboa your way through military training is a phenomenal way to fracture something important. Today, we are answering the next core question. What is actually the hardest part of basic training when you live with Clubfoot or altered mechanics? The answer is simple. It is not a single run, not one heavy ruck, and not one heroic milestone. It is pure, unadulterated accumulation. It is everything stacking together simultaneously before your body can fully reset. That is where the reality of a controlled military environment completely breaks people. It's not the peak effort that kills your mobility. It's the lack of an off switch. A structurally constrained system doesn't collapse because you asked it to do physical training once. It collapses because you asked it to do PT and then stand perfectly still in formation on a hard floor for 2 hours and then march miles on asphalt in stiff-issued boots and then carry heavy gear, all on 4 hours of sleep without a single rest day to clean up the damage. The military doesn't care if you need a recovery cycle. They operate on a continuous debt cycle. When your framework is asymmetrical, small problems quickly turn into expensive whole chain debt spirals. A single friction blister or boot pressure point isn't just an annoyance. It forces your foot to roll or cheat to escape the bite. That minor cheat creates a brand new compensation pattern right on top of your existing old compensation patterns. You might start Monday morning with a slightly stiff ankle, but by Thursday afternoon, the structural load is defaulted and your opposite knee and lower back are absorbing the entire impact. Basic training doesn't care if each individual task looked totally manageable on paper. It only cares that your body can repeat the work when the clock says go. Look, if you're watching this, I know exactly what is going through your head. You aren't looking for a pathetic excuse to stay on the couch, and you're not asking for a pity party. You want to serve. You want to earn your spot, and you want to prove that your body can handle the line. That drive is completely valid, and it's exactly why you need an honest assessment instead of motivational gym hype. Acknowledging that your frame has permanent structural boundaries is not weakness. It's intelligence. You cannot out-attitude a bone-on-bone collision, and you cannot out-grit a joint that physically lacks the range of motion to bend. Which then leads us straight into our next major problem. Why does losing control over your daily schedule and pacing completely break an altered mechanics body? If you're interested, check out our next video. Those answers coming soon. The full guide for you, though, is waiting on clubfootforward.com. Go read Basic Training with Clubfoot and Altered Mechanics before you assume basic is just a standard gym plan with worse dress code. Read the data, look at how the workload compounds, and drop your weirdly specific mechanical questions in the comments below. That's where the real strategy starts. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you on the trails.